This is ho 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 to me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you all the new things on my face because this is a full face of first impressions. I have a ton of new makeup. Actually, something that just came in this morning was from KKW, literally this morning, and she's on my face. Also her sister, the Naughty palette on my eyes, which I will tell you how much I love this later in the video. And then some NARS, some Huda Beauty, Maybelline, Tarte, all the new stuff right here, and I created this look with it that I really like. So if you want to learn how to get this look, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the quad family. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. First thing that I'm using on my face is this Maybelline Master Prime Hydrate and Smooth Primer Base. It just comes out white like this. I'm gonna take it in my hands and press it into my face. Doesn't have any scent to it, any weird scent, which is good. And because there isn't any new brow products that I'm crazy about using, I just did my brows off camera. It's very lightweight. It doesn't have like that tacky feel to it, almost like putting on a facial cream. Oh, I'm so excited for this next product. I've been using it. I haven't used it in a video yet, but I am very excited to show you this because it is amazing. I've been using it every day. It's the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. This is full coverage. It's not super matte on your face, so it's not super drying like it's tugging. It looks like really nice, even skin tone. That's what it looks like. I'm using the shade Barcelona, and I'm mixing it actually because my tan is fading, so I'm gonna mix a little bit of Patagonia, I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna mix these two colors together. Barcelona looked really great on me. Now it's starting to look a little cray-cray. So I'm gonna take my beauty sponge right here and just start to work it into my face. Very lightweight. Nice coverage, doesn't tug on the skin, doesn't have any smell. So I'm gonna take this all over my eye because I just wanna even out my skin tone all over. You have this natural glow that I really love, and it just looks like I have nice skin. I was a little nervous because it does say natural and radiant. Those two things are usually like, that's gonna be like no coverage. But this is surprisingly easy good coverage. So I'm gonna do one layer of that just to even out the skin. If I need a little bit more later, then once it dries down, I'll put a little bit more. But for now, I'm just going to move on to my eyes. Because this isn't a new product, I really like to prime my eyes with the Tarte Shape tape. This is not a new product. Everybody knows about it. Everybody loves it. So I'm just going to prime my eyes really quick, clean underneath my brows, and be right back. So I have the Naughty palette right here. So pretty, so pretty. I have the Nice palette as well. I feel like I want to use this for like a winter makeup look or something. So actually, I think I might save this palette and see what I can do with just the Naughty palette. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Naughty palette right here. It has like a velvet texture on the font, and it's just so pretty. I love the green. The green, I was hoping that it would be in the palette, and it is in the palette. It matches the actual palette so well. So I'm gonna start off with Merry Mint, this shade right here. I'm just gonna wash this color in the crease. Fun. I just think it's a fun color, and I've always wanted to use mint in one of my looks. So I was like, why not? So I'm just gonna wash that through the crease, and it's actually really very faint and almost just like a white. I'm gonna go in with Tipsy next, one of the lighter grays in the palette. I'm taking a smaller brush to work Tipsy in there on the outer edge to add some depth in there. And I have the brush very lightly sweeping over my face because I don't want to put too much pressure, then the color's going to get really intense, and I want to gradually work the color up into the crease. A lighter hand is always better. And I always work in a circular motion out towards the end of my eye just because I feel like it's a little bit easier, and I use a little bit more pressure out here too. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful emerald. It's just Christmas. This is ho 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 to me. And I'm gonna kind of flick it outward so that it creates this cat shape. I can already feel this is super pigmented, so I'm using the lightest hand ever. Short little back and forth motions, and I'm gonna bring this out here. I'm gonna keep this area very open and clear because I'm gonna pop that beautiful gold in the middle. I hope it's as beautiful as it looks in the palette. This is the Vasanti brush. There's no number to it. It just says Vasanti on it. I have been loving this brush to blend out my shadows. So I'm just gonna take that and go around this shadow and really diffuse the edges. For the outer corners, I'm gonna use Kohl, the darkest gray in the palette, and I'm gonna work that on the outer corners. I want the darkest point to be right on the inner corner and the outer corner, and you really want to make sure you blend out these edges, and that might take you a while. Just go back and forth in little short motions like this. I'm gonna add Jingle right in the center. It's so pretty, but actually, because I kind of swatched Jingle, this is Jingle, I feel like you can kind of see through it, so it's not super pigmented, but it does still have that pretty golden color in it. So I want to use it, but I want to use a base on the centers. So this is called Top Yacht. It's the chrome paint shadow pot from Tarte, and it looks like that. It's very similar. It's a little bit more opaque than the shadow. So I'm just gonna put this down and then lay Jingle right on top of it. I'm gonna take this Sigma Duo fiber brush and just soften out the edges of this. And I don't want this color to go everywhere, so try to keep it right on the center. Be careful how far you're bringing out your brush, because I feel like this could get everywhere. I'm gonna take Kohl again with my wing liner brush right there. Now I'm gonna add some mascara and lashes. I'm gonna be using the new Marc Jacobs. Actually, it's not new. It's new to me because they put my name on it and I feel super special about it. I think this is one of my favorite mascaras to use to mesh my real and false lashes together. The lashes that I'm using are not new, so I'm just gonna put them on off camera, but these are the House of Lashes Iconics. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take Kohl. Concealer wise, I'm going to be using the new concealer shade from NARS. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Light 2.6 Café con Leche. I have darkness under here and it goes straight down, so I'm going upwards with the concealer to make it look a little bit more lifted. I feel like this is actually my perfect match. Oh my gosh, I haven't told you guys, I am wearing my friend Yasmin YVBird here on YouTube. Her and her husband came out with a line of clothing, and she has these sweater crop tops that I'm wearing right now. It's so cute. It says stay dreamin', stay hustlin'. I like to cover my arms, so I always have I like long sleeves, but I don't want to be super hot, so I like that it's crop top. So I'm gonna link them below if you want to check out her sweatshirts. I'm going to set everything in place. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder and my slightly damp beauty blender. So what baking does for me, fills in those lines and makes everything look really smooth. So I'm going to let that sit and bake on my face. So while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and contour with my Shade and Light palette. You guys know my contour routine. I do it all the time. So I'm just going to be back with a contoured face. This is a new blush palette from NARS. It's from the Man Ray collection, and it has Laguna in it, Lovesick, and Surreal Highlight. I'm just gonna be using this blush right here. This is Lovesick, and I'm gonna pop that on to my cheeks. I know it looks kind of crazy in the pan, but on the face, it's actually not so intense. The highlight that I'm gonna use is from Huda Beauty. It's her winter highlight palette. And look at this. I love her palettes. They're so cool. First, use Frosted Kiss, which is like a cream. And I'm just gonna softly pat that on my cheekbone. And then I'm gonna take Northern Lights, this really pretty gold. Whoa, whoa, that cream really makes it pop, so you wanna be careful with this. The bridge, this is a very intense highlight. The color that I wanna use is called Savage. The white on this collection, very like Frosty the Snowman kind of vibes. So I'm gonna take that on my lips, see, hopefully it's not too dark. Now I'm gonna add a gloss to the center of my lips. For that, I'm gonna take Kylie's sister Kim's new launch. I actually just got this in my door. I just got this at my door this morning. I have this gold right here from KKW. It's a gloss called Yellow Gold. It's very, very pretty. Let me just do a close-up on it. This is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna take the Yellow Gold and I'm just gonna pop it on the center. And I'm gonna take my finger just to soften up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a big thumbs up for me. Also, if you missed some other videos, I have them over to the side if you're just not ready to go yet. And before I let you go, I want to let you know that you don't have to have everything figured out right now. It's fine if you're like in a moment of uncertainty and you don't know what to do in your life, because this is the moment that is going to get you to where you need to be. I wish I would have told myself that a long time ago, because I was in your position and I know how that feels. Don't feel like you have to have everything figured out right now. It's okay. I love you guys and thank you for watching. Until the next video. Bye, dollies.